this is it. If the fire starts from here, I have to stop it now. I'm telling you, there are elements within the protest who are actively threatening the school.
We need a credible threat. Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late, I know your response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Hey, isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice. Good luck.
Noelle and I have had our differences, but she's probably my best bet for stopping this fire.
On that note, let's carry on. Okay, messages. So make an accusation. I mean, anyone can make an accusation. We probably have to do it to the right person, right? But first, SMSs. So drugstore makeup, they still live. So where did we last read? Okay, so I'm assuming this is Chloe. Yo, I just got an email from a podcast guy. You ready for the interview? And Izzy goes, yes. Just remember a deep dive into queer rage and righteous anger. I remember, don't fuss. This is a big deal. I know you know. Just keep your heads on straight. Why are you up so late, early? Trying to unfuck my entire existence with physics? You? Same, I guess, but with alcohol. Izzy, podcast. I'm nervous. Just seeing this, Chloe. Don't stress. You know I'm great live. Izzy, I expect you to grab the mic away from Bash at the slightest provocation. Bitch. B, that was a plan all along and you know it. Okay. Then we got this potential spam again. Okay, so it looks like it's from the protest guys. So Cardinal Sin. This is Krullis Forever. You mean Joey. Better we don't use actual names in case of surveillance. K, what's up, not Joey? Gotta love Chloe. We are beginning to marshal at the launch point. Signs, torches, bullhorns, and other supplies are on hand, but feel free to bring your own. If you meet any resistance on the way into the bar, let me know. I will send support. Word. Anyone in your group looking to get extra spicy with the torches or firecrackers today? That's who I want to be with. Plenty of spiciness to go around. See you soon. So very nondescript as always. And so we have 2 new journal entries again. I remember when I first started journaling after Dad died, my therapist told me I just think of it like writing a first draft of history, which was about when I decided to stop paying attention to my therapist. Who gives a shit about writing history for the future? A time when, by definition, me and everyone I've ever known will be long dead. Unfortunately, if Max and I don't stop this fire, we may both be history, and then future generations may actually be studying this journal, if only to learn how we managed to fuck it all up so badly. Well, historians of the future, I have a message for you. Max and I kissed, and it was awesome. Yeah, sure, we could all be burnt toast in a few hours, not to mention I am rapidly losing my grasp on reality, but in that moment, none of that mattered. And that's angry muzzle with a doggy in the corner. I'm sure that isn't what the future historians care about, but that's exactly why I don't give a shit what they think. Because to me, that's what today will always be about, whatever happens next. Now it's time to head back to Caledon's favorite hive of scum and villainy and craft beers. I have one last shot to figure out who in the process might want to start a fire and burn down the school. If Max and I get it right, maybe we can stop the future history before it starts. I find it interesting that they haven't brought Amanda into this much. You just see her on the side or anything like that, but it would also be an interesting point if she was actually involved in any of it. Okay, so let's have a look around.
Nothing like an angry arts and crafts project.
Yeah, is there anyone we can talk to? Okay, these people are really quiet.
Amanda is definitely focused on more important things than mopping up right now.
Okay, so I just want to see if there's a collectible here. Hiding in plain sight. So obviously something we need to look at.
Amanda's benefit for Lakeport was just 2 nights ago. She must be wrecked by all of this.
Wait, is this her here? Yeah. She doesn't look very good, does she?
Have to admire what Amanda has tried to do with her bar. Too bad it all led to this. What kind of bar are you running here anyway?
It's hardly my bar anymore. Belongs to the angry throng. Bring together Lakeport and Caledon, she said. Create a space for coexistence and learning. Ugh. You can see how that turned out.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it always works for me. Try to fix a problem, end up making it 1,000 times worse.
Sure, but what's the alternative?
Not giving a fuck?
Okay, when you say it like that, it sounds pretty nice, actually. Anything I can help with?
Who do you think wants the protest to turn violent?
I hate to say it, but Joey has gone straight off the deep end. It's sad. I don't want to say he's capable of violence, but I don't know anymore.
What about Lucas? Or Ren?
I don't know. Lucas seems like all talk and no action, and Ren's my guy. He helps me mop up around here, and we talk music. He's a sweet kid. He just needs to keep better company.
But those are always the dangerous ones, in my opinion. Like, because they always are sweet and everything, and then it just takes one trigger point, and there we go. But I could be wrong in this instance.
What's your plan? Are you going to campus?
As much as I love watching dudes walk and chant slogans, I will remain here, serving up cold glasses of everyone calm the fuck down.
What if some violence breaks out?
Hopefully the police will be on top of it. Although, I very much doubt it. They like to leave Caledon to its own fate. So, I guess if the shit really goes sideways, I'll lock the doors and try to stop the idiots from burning my bar down.
So, Max has this, I don't know, feeling about what will happen today.
Oh?
She says there will be this fire on campus. I know it sounds kind of hard to believe.
I
but
believe it.
You do?
I'm not super into the new wavy stuff, but whether it's a third eye or a sixth sense or whatever else you want to say, Max has it. I take anything that girl has to say seriously. That is, when I'm lucky enough to see her ass these days. Thanks for the tip.
You got it. Stay safe today.
You too, Chloe.
Okay, so it looks like Amanda still has a level head. Okay.
These protesters do make it look fun, aside from the whole burning down the school thing. I'm glad I managed to stay on Noelle's good side. Maybe she can help stop this fire. Have you learned anything about the protests that could head off the threat? No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was highly belligerent. Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
Okay, well that didn't help.
Not cool, man. What did grilled cheese ever do to you? I guess people are steering clear of this place today, with the protest looming.
Okay, before we speak to Ren, I just want to see if there is anything.
If something has to burn today, I vote for this painting.
Oh, this one is so cool. I still love that. Okay, so there's matches here. Okay, there's a lost and found still.
Maybe someone lost a can of gasoline and matches. If only we were that lucky. No more secret meetings or private message boards. The protest is fully out in the open.
Okay, it looks like they're all outside.
Looks like Joey and the group are gathered out there.
But Ren isn't, so he was sitting by himself. Okay, so I'm just gonna look in here. Okay, so there's nothing in here. There's Lucas though.
He doesn't look like a guy ready to set fire to the campus. But maybe that's intentional.
Yeah, looks can always be deceiving. But, oops.
He doesn't look like a guy ready to set fire to the campus. But maybe...
Hey, Professor.
Here to snark at the tides of change?
You know, I've snarked at so many things before, but that would be a first.
I hope you and Max pay attention today. You might just learn something.
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
Ah, yes, the powers that be, raising some vague specter of violence to stifle dissent. It's the oldest trick in the book.
You ever disagree with someone so hard, you end up coming all the way back around to agreeing with them?
It's called horseshoe theory. I encourage you to go read about it in one of the many books that are not here.
Hey, when you were at Caledon, did you hear anything about someone dying at an Abraxas party?
No. Now will you please leave?
Come on. I know you want to get rid of me now, but you're gonna miss our banter when it's over.
Not likely.
Bye, Professor.
So long.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
I mean, you gotta love Lucas. He's as likable as he was in the previous game. Ooh, look at that, a gnome up there.
Did someone hide a gnome? In the rafters? How did they even get it up there?
Oh. Aha.
Creeping on you from high above. He is the night.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, yay, I'm glad we didn't miss that one. Okay, let's
There
talk.
might be more to glean around here.
Yeah, of course. That's why we're going to Ren. And also now I'm just checking if there's anything else on the rafters, because obviously keep your eyes.
Wonder what made Ren sit out from the rest of the group.
Let's find out.
Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren seems pretty alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself? Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned public arts. Interesting.
Well, I mean, that message was spray painted on. I mean, it could just be a coincidence, but what are the odds?
Ren is a fellow doodler, huh? Isn't "I'm going to set a fire today" doodle too much to ask for?
Oh. I mean, this photo is such a coincidence of someone in a casket, right, without a face. Speaks volumes, but in what sort of context? Pretty good sketches, actually.
All right, here's the deal. One of the protesters is planning to unleash some fiery ultraviolence on Caledon. Is it you?
What? No? I told you, I'm done with all that.
Ren, trust me. I can pin anything that happens on you and make your life hell. You better talk.
What do you mean?
I'll tell Amanda that you're responsible for anything that goes wrong today. I know this place is a second home to you, but trust me, she'll toss your ass out and not think twice.
Man, what is your problem?
My problem is a fire. Now start talking.
Look, if someone's gonna do what you're saying, then they must be super angry. What makes you think I care about Caledon that much?
Maybe the fact that you've been graffitiing threatening messages on campus. I found your paint can.
That's, I've... just... some housework I've been doing.
Dude. One tagger to another, half the game is covering your ass. And you suck at it.
His armor's about to break. I need to hit him with something brutal.
I know about your daddy issues, but just because some deadbeat ran out on you before you were born doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole.
Don't talk about my dad! Caledon deserves everything that's coming to it and more.
Like what?
You smug, fucking punk bitch. You're all pathetic losers. It's thanks to people like you that my dad is dead today.
Why? What happened? Holy shit. The Abraxas house. You're the one who wrote that graffiti. Your dad—
My dad went to a party and never came home. Caledon has been ducking my family ever since.
Ren, listen to me. I know what happened.
Fuck off.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
So just got the achievements, Daddy Issues and Sassy Queen. So in some instances we write that C. Ren was the quietest and the most nicest guy, but he has the most to lose. Not to lose, but he is fueled by rage by what happened. And so, yeah, so here we are. So let's go have a look at the protesters outside. I mean, she didn't have to talk to him like that. I have to agree with him. Like, she didn't have to
There
be
might be more to
so
glean
aggressive.
around here.
All right? This is for Lakeport. So glad all you guys turned out. We're gonna make a huge difference here, all right? Let's get ready to go.
Yeah, all right.
We ready to rock and roll?
Most of us. Some got cold feet at the last minute.
You talking about Ren?
Yeah. Kid's always been a little shaky. Now he's sitting in there moping. That's what happens before a battle, though. People show you who they really are. Glad you're one of the good ones.
I'd like to give you a good one between the ass cheeks. With my boot. I think I'm ready to talk to Noelle again. I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
Yes?
Bye, Professor.
So long.
Oh, that was disappointing. I thought she might talk to him about something else. Is there anyone else in here we've missed talking? Okay, so we can't talk to the people outside. Can I talk to them? No. Is there anyone else left? Well, let's first look at the messages. Protesters are milling around on the deck with Joey. Noelle is here, but the Lakeport PD are being raging dickholes. They won't lift a finger unless we have a credible threat. Not surprised, I saw on social media that some of the members were supporting the protest. No obvious threat that I can see. I'm going to talk some more to my main leads. Be careful, keep us posted. Thanks, Mom and Dad, will do. Is there anything else we can say to Amanda?
What's happening?
Stay safe today.
You too, Chloe.
Okay, well, I thought she would, possibly speak about Ren, but I guess not. Just want to see, it says, so I can't speak to her. She is obviously engrossed in that book, frozen in front of it. Is there anything here that he might have dropped? Yeah.
There might be more to glean around here.
Yeah, you say that, but I have is nothing else. Yeah. And you won't let me go outside. Empty couch.
I guess people are steering clear of this place today, with the protest looming.
I know who is planning on turning violent today.
You do?
It's Ren. He's lying about sitting out the protest. It's a vendetta about his father. He believes Caledon has been covering up his death. I actually think he's right.
Okay. I will alert the security team and keep a close eye on him. Thanks.
I mean, the thing is,
Not sure if there's anything else I can do. Hopefully Max finds something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like accusing someone without having proper evidence, but it's just like everything's circumstantial. But at this point, rather safe than
It's a
sorry.
quiet Sunday morning. For now. Vin.
Shh. They're really going at it in there.
They told me you were a snake in the grass. I should have listened.
Stop being so dramatic. You knew what kind of risk you were taking. You go and muck up the whole thing, and suddenly it's my fault?
Vincit omnia veritas. Truth conquers all, you'll see.
Now you're boring me in 2 languages. I'm leaving.
Don't bother. This office will be yours soon enough.
Well, that was worth the price of admission.
Damn it. I knew it was you.
If you say so.
What are you doing here? And no more games. Please. Wait. Yasmin? Oh my god. Yasmin was in Abraxas. She was there on the night when that kid died.
What do you know about him?
He was a Lakeport local who snuck into the party, then got way too high and killed himself. There was a cover-up. I had no idea your mom was involved.
I'm impressed. Of course, when it comes to cover-ups, you should always assume that my mom is involved. That's how I got tipped off to all of this. Seeing how she was talking to you, how confident she was that she had Owen wrapped around her finger. I knew she was up to something. The Abraxas house, the demolition, the cover-up. She was right there behind him, letting him be the face of it all. She steered his ass straight from poster boy to fall guy. That fire you saw? Guaranteed she was behind it too.
I'm not saying your mom is fully innocent, but how can you be sure she was behind Owen's plans? Or the fire?
Does Owen seem like the criminal mastermind type to you? No. This is my mom all over.
Let's confront her with the evidence. We can hold her accountable for the cover-up and whatever else she's planning.
Not interested. I have a better offer. Let's leave. Right now, let's pack up the car and get the fuck out of here. We can be in New York by sundown. From there, who knows? Yes, you can bring the girl too. We can link back up with her band. Reconnect with Diamond, hit the mountains, head west. We can find your town.
Safi.
We could head straight there and get you some of that sweet, sweet closure you've always wanted.
Safi, I don't know where you're coming from. You ignore me for months. Then you're on campus hiding from me. And now you want us to run off together? Look, there will be a fire today. People will die. I have to stay and do something.
You promised me, Max. You said when I came back that you would be there for me. Well, I'm calling it in. I know shit between us has gotten weird. But it's still me. You're my best friend. And if you still care about me at all, you need to trust me. This is why I'm here. I thought it was because I needed your help, but I was wrong. We need each other. You, me, Chloe. Maybe even Moses. Who knows? Your power called us together from afar, like some kind of beacon or
a lighthouse?
Exactly. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I do. It's so we could start over together, be free of this fucking place, the way it was always meant to be.
No, Safi, I'm sorry. I do care about you.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, the thing is, she is not stable, so I'm not gonna be like, you're being selfish. I'd rather go with I have a job to do.
But right now, I have a job to do. There are people who could die today if I don't help them. Don't you understand? That should be enough for you.
I should be enough for you. Please, I'll be good. I won't shapeshift. I won't lie. Just please. I don't want to be alone.
But you're not alone.
Fine. Enjoy playing the hero. Just don't act surprised when you make everything worse again.
Who is it? Maxine. Hello. Are you here for Owen? He's just stepped out.
No. I'm here for you, actually.
I see. I was just indulging in a bit of nostalgia. Intoxicating, but deadly in high doses. Please.
Let's see what Yasmin has been hiding.
Yes, but first, messages. Okay, let's look at Safi first. Okay, so it looks like it's Max just messaging her going, I'm sorry, Safi, I care about you so much, but right now I need to focus on saving the school. I know you have questions about what I can do, but I have to try, and I'll get the truth from your mom. See, the problem is like, I can understand Safi's point of view, because in her mind, Max, every time Max does something, it goes really badly, and she's trying to prevent that. So maybe there's something that she knows, and rightfully so, she's just trying to prevent it again, right? Because she's tired, she's having visions, she keeps reliving her death over and over again, and she just wants it to end. So in her, what I assume what's happening is that she wants it to play out the way it should play out, and not have any of their involvement, so they can basically move on with their lives. But she obviously went about it in the wrong way, because like she's been a creep the whole time, and not actually reached out to Max. So then you can't expect someone to trust you and just free willingly go along with your plan. It's like, hey, I've been like playing this mind game with you, now let's run away together. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so thanks Mom and Dad, it's the last we read. So Chloe then goes, I told Noelle I think Ren is going to start the fire. What's going on with you? It looks like Yasmin is way more involved than I thought. I don't know if she's connected to the fire, but she must be involved in covering up of that body. Chloe goes, I knew it. Moses goes, you did? No, not really, I just wanted to be right. Max, are you okay? Do you need help? Max responds, I'm okay, hopefully can get her to open up, we'll update later. And then of course we've got 2 journal entries as always. I have been waiting for the perfect moment to finally kiss Chloe. Turns out any moment that you get to kiss Chloe is a perfect moment. How silly of me. I wanted to dance down the endless observatory stairs, or better yet, run back up them and kiss her again, but she's not safe yet. For a few more hours, I have to focus on the fire. After this, Chloe and I'll figure out how to stop her weird visions, talk about what the future holds, and we'll untangle everything, starting tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time the fire started. The thought there was a chance that it was just the Abraxas party bonfire, which spread the night before and grew out of control the next day. But that would be too simple. Whatever happened last night, we need to assume it's still going to happen unless we can stop it. There's still so much we don't know, but Chloe wants to see if any of the protesters are plotting something violent, and I want to figure out what Owen is up to once and for all. Either he'll be in the admin building and I can see what he knows about the body, or I get to break into the president's office again. Okay. Yeah, so before we do anything, I need to look.
Am I the ball that sets the others into motion? Or am I one of the ones being crashed into?
Probably a bit of both, Max. The problem is that you are definitely a catalyst for all of this, but probably not purely to blame for it. Where's Yasmin?
Owen really ramped up his security after Sophie and I broke in here.
Yeah, do you blame him?
Yasmin is the ultimate chess master. I wonder if I'll be able to get her to open up to me.
Oh, I love the little pug drawing. I don't remember seeing it last time. Okay, so this is a tower. I think it's known as a rook and chess, if I'm not mistaken. Don't really play chess. Is there a photo that we can get, or have we... So... A collectible. Not the center of the universe. So there is definitely a photo. Just inspect it again, because usually it's...
We could sit in silence, or I could jump right in and talk to Yasmin.
Well, we will. But also we want to get a collectible, right?
Talking to Yasmin is hard enough as it is. Getting her to tell me the truth about Abraxas and Owen has my hands shaking.
Yeah, well, that's what all of this is about.
Yasmin, Owen, Abraxas, all these crazy, convoluted plans. How important is it all in the end? I bet even the world's greatest scientists would be stumped by the physics of time travel.
I think they would love an opportunity to study it. Okay, here we go.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up.
I do not understand a thing you are saying. You seem agitated and unwell. I suggest you go get help, Maxine.
Yasmin was a member of Abraxas when that horrible death happened. Is she behind all of this?
This conversation is over, Maxine.
Okay, wait. Let me just...
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I just saw Sophie. She told me some disturbing things about you.
Sophia is here? So you did lie to me earlier?
Yes, but...
If I cannot trust you, then I'm afraid there is no reason for us to speak.
Wow. She is a tough cookie, isn't she?
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I saw Owen running out of here. He seemed very upset.
I'm sorry you saw that. As you know, Owen and I don't see eye to eye. Unfortunately, this has become very personal between us. But to call me a snake after all that I've done for him? Well, I always try to keep my cool, no matter how upset I am.
Haven't you been a snake? Lying and backstabbing everyone?
I see your sense of reality is just as twisted as his. How sad. So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. But I also know that you're not a snake. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand.
Understand, she says? How could I make you understand something that remains a mystery to me?
I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room. Everyone else was on drugs, barely functioning. I was barely in Abraxas then. Not even a senior member. But someone had to act so that all of our lives weren't ruined forever. I wish I were never there. I sometimes think that night was a poison that has infected the rest of my life.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up?
You are drawing a line between two dots and calling it a constellation, Maxine. Owen was the one who called for demolishing the house for his own project. Whatever theory you're pushing about my involvement is pure fiction. I want no part in it. We are done.
Too pushy, Max. I'll need to be a bit more subtle if I want her to open up.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
Okay, so let's do
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know... But I also know that you're not a snake. I might not agree. I know it was an accident.
Okay, so cover-up didn't work. Let's do Hall of Secrets.
Why did you hide the body in the basement? And why keep all the evidence?
The evidence was supposed to protect us from each other. I remember the term mutually assured destruction used. Over the years, the evidence took on a kind of mythology within Abraxas, even as its meaning became lost. A succession of students came and went, nobody guessing at the secret. Foolishly, I too began to feel as though the demon in the basement had lost its power. Over me, over Caledon. How wrong I was.
Did Owen know about the evidence? Or anyone else?
I never told anyone, and Owen never saw beyond his own flimsy scheme. I suppose those close to me may have picked up on my peculiar wariness regarding Abraxas, but I don't know.
I was there last night, at the Maybon party. Did you send someone with a sledgehammer to destroy the evidence?
What? That's crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe you didn't know about the sledgehammer, but I still think you were connected somehow.
Don't you see that my guilt is suffocating enough without your spurious connections, Maxine?
Yasmin feels guilty about what happened. If she feels she can trust me with that guilt, I can get the whole story from her. Yasmin was a member of Abraxas when that horrible death.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand. I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up? Loretta came within seconds of dying in that basement. I know because I was there too. I know you have been drowning in guilt since then. That you feel suffocated. But I'm worried that the threat isn't over. I need you to tell me everything you know.
That poor child's death, decades ago? It was the crisis that taught me who I am. I am the one everyone turns to when there's a problem that must be solved. There have been more crises since. Some have propelled my career to new heights, and others have destroyed me. Owen Teller was another kind of crisis. A dull, ambitious man with all purpose and no sense. When he let me in on his plan to destroy the Abraxas house, I knew I must act. With one move, I could ruin Owen, rebuild my reputation from the Maya disaster, and finally put the threat in the basement away for good.
You manipulated Owen into his whole plan?
No. It was his idea. He had the whole scheme worked out. He only needed me to take his hand and tell him it would all be okay. Then, I learned about Loretta. What I had nearly done. How my actions years ago lit the fuse that almost killed her. In an instant, I saw what I had become. Sloppy. Reckless. Not someone to be trusted in a crisis. I thanked God I had been given this lesson without any more suffering. But perhaps it wasn't a higher power I should have been thanking. I called Owen and told him I was out, and I am. I await the upcoming inspection to turn up the horrible evidence of my crime, and I will face up to it.
Yeah, I mean, the problem now is the body's gone, right?
The body is gone now. I have the evidence, but it doesn't implicate you at all.
That is surprising. I suppose I should feel relieved, but I do not.
Right now, what I care about is stopping another catastrophe. Which will happen, unless you tell me the whole truth about the body.
I understand that you do not trust me. But if this crisis is truly coming, then you must go and look for it elsewhere. Before it is too late. After my reputation is destroyed, At least one of my decisions will be viewed positively. Hiring you. Good luck, Max.
I won't find more here. Time to leave.
I mean, she confessed to a lot of things, and you know, she seemed like she was remorseful, but at the end, she had a funny way of turning it around on Max again. So, yeah, I don't think she really is looking for redemption.
Whether Yasmin told me the full truth or not, she definitely wasn't the one in the basement with the sledgehammer last night. Time is running out. I need to decide now. Who took the remains from the basement last night? Who will start a fire by trying to destroy them?
I mean, so Safi has the most motive, right? Like, she's been trying to get her mom since the last game. But she's also, like, constantly trying to get away from the situation. Owen, as we find out now, is not the brightest, so he's been manipulated into the whole situation. Vin is probably more capable of also being behind it, and Reggie, I don't know, with him it's like a the way he suddenly acts, he doesn't seem capable of having, and also the fact that he reacted the way he did with the guy in the basement. He didn't know he was being watched, and he seemed genuinely surprised. I mean, it also could be because he was high. So who am I going after? But also, has Vin actually been involved, or has it been Safi the whole time who's just been pretending to be Vin? Who seems the most to gain out of exposing Yasmin? I can be absolutely wrong with this, but let's see.
Between Owen, Yasmin, and Abraxas, all roads lead back to Vin. I don't know his motivation, but he must be behind this. Hi. I think I know who will start the fire today. I just hope I'm not too late.